The question is saying that a student borrows $60,000 to buy a used car. The loan payments are $500 a month at 9% annual interest, compounded monthly. How long will it take the student to repay the loan? So it's asking for the time. In order to solve this question, we can use the present value formula, which says the present value is equal to R, which is the payment monthly, times 1 minus 1 plus I. The I is the ratio to the power of n is the time, and divided by the ratio. So looking at the question, we will see that the R is equal to $500 right here, and then the ratio is equal to 9%. We have to divide this by 100, which will give us 0.09, and then divide this again by 12, because it was compounded monthly in 1 year, which will give us 0.0075. And the present value, as it was said, it's $60,000. So if you put all this in the formula, we will have 60,000 equals, the R is 500, 1 minus 1 plus, the ratio was 0.0075 times to the power of negative n, and we close the brackets, and then we divide this by the ratio again. Okay, now we have to times 0.0075 to 60,000, which will give us 450. If we put this in a calculator, we'll get 450. And then we write 500. We also can expand this, so we're gonna times 500 by 1, and then times 500 by this, the whole 1 plus 0.0075 to the power of negative n, which will give us 500 times by 1 plus 0.0075 to the power of negative n. Then we're gonna bring 500 to the other side and write negative 500 plus 450 equals negative 500, and we can also write this as we can add this and write 1.0075 to the power of negative n. If we subtract this, we will get negative 50 equals negative 500 times 1.0075 to the power of negative n. We can divide both sides by 500, negative 500, and it will give us 0.1 equal 1.0075 to the power of negative n. In order to solve this question, we can get the log of both sides. So we can write this as log 0.1 equal log of 1.0075 to the power of negative n. Based on the log rules, we can bring negative n, which is the exponent, behind the log. So we can write this as log 0.1 equal to negative n log of 1.0075. We can times both sides by a negative 1, so we can make the n positive. So we will get negative log 0.1 equal n log 1.0075. In order to isolate the n, we need to divide it by log 1.0075. You need to divide both sides. And the n is equal to negative log 0.1 divided by log 1.0075. And we need to put this in a calculator, and if you put it in a calculator, it will give us n equal to 308. And this is the final answer to this question.